Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to ATN Bangla. This is Wahiba Rahman with the news. First, the UPay headlines. Cabinet gives final approval to the draft of Mental Health Act, keeping provision for maximum 5 lakh taka fine and 3 years imprisonment. Hilsha fish is not being found even in full season. Fishermen are worried the situation will improve next month, hopes Fisheries Department. And France crowned World Cup football title again after 20 years, beating Croatia 4-2. Luka Modric adjudged best player while Harry Kane wins Golden Boot. Now on to the details. The Cabinet has given final approval to the draft of Mental Health Act, keeping provision for maximum 5 lakh taka fine and 3 years imprisonment. The approval was given at a meeting at the Secretariat presided over by Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Later, Cabinet Division Secretary N.M. Ziaul Alam in a press briefing said the old Act of 1912 is being made time-befitting. The Cabinet also approved a draft of the National Digital Commerce Policy. The Cabinet also facilitated the women cricket team that returned home after becoming champions in T20 World Cup qualifying round. BNP's Senior Joint Secretary General Ruhul Kabir Rizvi has claimed that Sheikh Khaleda Zia is seriously sick and unable to move around without assistance. Addressing the press at party central office, he said the government is pushing hard to dangerous situation by not providing proper treatment. Rizvi also alleged that Chhatraleague is carrying out attacks to curb the agitating teachers and students demanding quota reforms in government jobs. Stating that BNP would observe countrywide demonstration program on 30th July demanding release of Khaleda Zia, he said permission for rallies in front of Neapolton and National Press Club has been sought. Hilsha, the most delicious and sought-after fish of the Bengalis, still remains exclusive this year even in full season. The fishermen, particularly in the main breeding areas in Bhola, complained of not being able to catch the necessary quantity of Hilsha. Expressing worries at the low availability of the river's silver crop, the fishermen moaned that they cannot even cover the fuel cost. They claim that Hilsha is not available in large quantity due to destruction of fry owing to weaknesses of administrative monitoring during the breeding season. The Fisheries Department, however, is of the view that the fish is not being available still as the Hilsha season has changed from the month of July to the month of August. They hope that Hilsha would be available in the plenty during the next month. ATN Bangla, the country's first satellite TV channel, stepped into its 22nd year yesterday with the love and affection of millions of viewers at home and abroad. People from a cross-section of the society, including ministers, politicians, intellectuals, educationists, economists, journalists and cultural activists, visited ATN Bangla since morning to greet ATN Bangla family, including its founder, Dr. Mahfuzur Rahman. They also expressed their desire to see that ATN Bangla achieves more success in the days to come. They appreciated the neutral and objective presentation of news and entertainment programs by ATN Bangla and hoped the trend would continue. Reciprocating the sentiment, ATN Bangla Chairman Dr. Mahfuzur Rahman has pledged to further improve the programs of the channel in further. He also conveyed his sincere thanks and gratitude to the viewers and well-wishers at home and abroad and urged them to remain with ATN Bangla in the days ahead. Four passengers of 3 auto rickshaws have been killed and 10 others injured after being squeezed under a truck that turned turtle at Ukia in Cox's Bazar. According to police, the Teknaf-bound bamboo-laden truck overturned as it attempted to overtake near Balukhali customs area this morning. The injured have been admitted to local hospital. Now news from abroad. US President Donald Trump has arrived in the Finnish capital Helsinki to meet Russian President Vladimir Putin later on Monday, ending a tumultuous European tour. It is the first ever summit between Putin and Trump, although they have previously met on the sidelines of the multilateral talks. They have been called in the US for Trump to cancel the meeting altogether over the indictment of Russian military intelligence agents announced on Friday. Finally, Spurs and France won the World Cup 2018 for the second time in a spectacular style last night by ending battling Croatia's dream of a first major title with a 4-2 victory in one of the most entertaining and action-packed finals for decades. It was the highest-scoring decider since England beat West Germany 4-2 after extra time in 1966. England's captain Harry Kane won the World Cup Golden Boot. Croatia's captain Luka Modric won the Golden Ball, while France's 19-year-old Kylian Mbappe won the FIFA Younger Player Award. And that's the end of this bulletin. To view ATN Bangla News, browse www.youtube.com/ATN Tube News. Subscribe and remain with ATN Bangla. Allah Hafiz.